this one. There we go. I keep forgetting to do that with my phone. That was the problem. Is I had the volume turned up so high that that's where the reverb was coming from. So
It goes to 11.
yes. So how's your week going?
Tired.
Yeah.
Won't sleep. Won't come.
Lots of meetings and all that. Taking your time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess first day of school today.
Yeah. And getting used to getting up just a little bit, about 50 minutes earlier so I can get my shower in so that everybody else can get their shower in so I can be ready to go and haul kids to schools.
Sure.
Good times.
Oh yeah. Did you make it on time?
We did.
Good.
I made it to school on time. Getting out of the parking lot did not go well.
No, nobody wanted to follow the line correctly.
Nobody was willing to let they were pushing the gas to make their light, so they wouldn't let anyone out.
Sure.
And it got piled up, and I'm just like, yeah.
Just people being people, I guess.
People who need people.
One of the reasons why I'm kind of glad I don't have kids, because that just, my dad talks about like when he goes to pick up the kids after school and how stressful that is, and so I can only imagine dropping them off. And it's usually that same problem, just nobody wanting to let anybody in or out or whatever because they're in a hurry, or somebody thinks that they know the rules and just do whatever they want. So, apparently 2 minutes in and nobody wants to join us. Oh well.
Oh, they can watch the afterwards.
Watch the replay?
Yep.
All right.
So we're doing it live.
Yes, we're doing it live. All right. Live from Sioux Falls. Don't sue us.
It's Wednesday night.
Yeah, it's Wednesday night. Welcome, everybody, to Rainbow Live Presents Wednesday Night Lights with your hosts,
Patrick
and Casey. A little bit of a slow day today, it seems like. A little bit slower than last week, do you think?
Pacing ourselves.
Yeah, we got to pace ourselves. Yes. Got a few things to talk about. Unfortunately for tonight, those of you that are huge Funko Land followers, we got nothing tonight. So.
Nothing new to show off, but that doesn't mean we don't have a ton of Funkos.
Yeah. I can just see right in front of me a plethora of Grogus or Baby Yodas, which way you want to call them. So
it's a veritable cornucopia.
Right. That's just what I see here because we have Star Wars right there. We have our on sale ones right over here.
I see the toy ones over here. I'm seeing Cobra Commander. I'm seeing all sorts of turtles. We got Storm Shadow. So we got turtles and G.I. Joe and all sorts of other stuff. So if you're looking for a Funko, come take a look.
Oh, yeah. And those of you that want to complete your Game of Thrones selection with Queen Cersei on the throne, I see that is on sale right now. So I'm sure that'll go pretty quick. So. So I guess that means we get to dive in right now into something we haven't said a whole lot about in the last few weeks, and that's sports ball.
Hooray, sports ball!
Woohoo! We're going to start out with something that's brand new today. Got to switch the camera. We got some new basketball from Panini. We have Panini Donruss Optic basketball. Comes with one autograph and 20 inserts or prism parallels per box on average. So those of you that are trying to collect the rookies and all that from this year, that looks like a fun thing to try and collect. And then the other sports ball thing that may not be new this week, but it's new to me because I didn't see it last week. We have some 2025 of Finest. It comes with 2 chrome autographs per box on average. So this one's 6 packs, 10 cards per pack. So, and then
not quite sports ball, but still collecting cards.
Yeah. This one's actually a really cool one. It's Marvel from Topps. We have Marvel Mint. This is 1 encased card guaranteed per box. So out of how many cards? 11 cards per box. So out of the 11, 1 is guaranteed to be encased. So that'll be cool. So do you know what an encased means?
It like with the hard case, and it's probably got a signature piece or maybe a piece of a costume or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, that seems like it's a cool one. It's supposed to be kind of cool to get one of your favorite characters: Captain America, Wolverine, even I'm sure Deadpool's probably in there. And then last but not least, for that side of the store, another non-sports but still part of that, we have Topps Chrome, Star Wars for 2025, which comes with one autograph card guaranteed. So those of you that are huge into getting some of those Star Wars autographs,
10 packs per box in this one.
Yep. 10 cards per pack. So
looking to get at least 100 cards in there. I don't know if the autograph one comes separate from that, or
I believe it comes in one of the packs. So
okay.
There are some products that we usually get where the autographs are separate, but I believe Topps puts it with the packs. So
excellent. Okay. And for our first thing on the other side of the store,
before Patrick talks about this, everything that we're talking about now is available Friday. Everything we just got done talking about is available now. So
for Friday, get your Christmas on early because we got our first Advent-looking calendar. It is a holiday calendar for 2025 Pokemon trading card game. With that, you are getting 8 promo cards, 6 boosters, 7 fun packs, 2 coins, 2 sticker sheets. No partridge in a pear tree, but you'll also find a code for Pokemon TCG Live, so you're going to have plenty of stuff. And this is all that's coming in it, looking nice and sharp there. So you're going to pull a bunch of stuff and have a happy holiday for your Pokemon person. Ooh. Along with that, we got booster bundles for White Flame and Black Bolt. Bring those closer up there so you show off some of that art. Black Bolt. But wait, there's more, because we have one piece drop, and this one is for the Legends of the Masters. This is for their version of a booster box, double pack 8 sets of one-piece game cards, and Legacy of the Masters. This is just the standard, or is this the booster box? Did I say that backwards?
Yes, that's the booster box, whereas this is the I don't exactly want to say it's the starter deck. No, it's a double pack set.
Pack set. And it's just some of the art for the looking right there on the front there. So if you got those in available, and along with that, we have one-piece card game dice. So just to add a little bit extra, the 6s on there are the straw hats for this set. So you're gonna have 1 through 6 as you normally would, 6 dice for your countdowns. So if you're looking to get something a little extra, we got that for you as well. And that clears out our box, so it's kind of a short show this week.
Yeah. So I guess, since we had a little bit more, I guess we can use the question of the day just to have a little bit of a tangent, if you want. Since we were talking about it earlier, what out of all of the early 1950s, 60s, 40s movies that have had a remake between the 80s and 2000s, which ones make, you don't have to name all 5, but which ones do you think would make your top 5? And if you want to just talk about one, that's fine. Like we were talking about earlier, The Italian Job, and then also Ocean's 11. So
I would have to say something more along the lines of Waxworks or things like that, because they went, they had the classic Waxworks with Vincent Price, and they did a horror movie version of that.
Sure.
That would definitely be up there. I think most of mine would probably be the horror movies, just because I think horror stories adapt better for future remakes.
Sure.
I think the only one that really hasn't done its own thing or completely dropped the ball is probably the remake of Psycho, where they tried to do a shot-for-shot remake, is what they were selling it as.
Oh, sure.
And then had her wearing a Walkman CD player thing because they wanted money for the to make money, so they did some product placement. I'm like, really? Okay. That just kind of sucked me right out of the story, and it was just weird that they were trying to remake the same movie shot for shot.
Sure.
It's like, no, if you're going to do it, do your own spin on the story. That's what the idea of a remix or a remake is all about. You do your own kill story. What I'd like to see happen is I'd like to see a series from my childhood make a comeback. I'd love to see them make a remake of the Cannonball Run.
Okay.
It's classic Burt, that classic Burt Reynolds movie, that just a race across the country with a crazy cast of characters, and have it be fun and hilarious, and but make it be a who's who of anybody and everybody that just toss against the wall and see what sticks.
Sure. So I guess that does that are you a fan of the Naked Gun movies, the originals?
I am looking forward to seeing the Naked Gun remake. I have not gotten to see it as of yet.
Okay.
I think it's going to be hilarious because it's Liam Neeson, and
right.
I think he's got the comic chops. If they make a second one, I would love to see him go up against as Hugh Laurie as the villain, just because I think Hugh Laurie would be perfect in that kind of setting. Because with the I can't remember what it was called, the show he had on British television, a little bit of Fry and Laurie's. If you've not
sure.
seen that, it is worth seeing. It is hilarious. And
well, yeah, and you got a point there for Hugh Laurie being a villain. He was kind of the villain in Tomorrowland.
mm-hmm.
So,
and he has the look about him. He plays the serious character very well, so he can have those serious moments and have those funny moments and balance it out perfectly.
Right.
And he's done the over-the-top kind of slapstick stuff. I think it would be perfect.
Sure. I guess we can finish up with, is there any movie from the 80s or 90s that you would consider remaking?
Obviously I just said Cannonball Run. I think that would be a great movie and remake.
I figured I'd shorten it up to like the 80s and 90s if there's anything in there. So.
No, I'm just kind of thinking.
No, you're good.
There was a movie that, and I had HBO, so that's part of my issue.
Oh, sure.
I watched it, so I watched a ton of movies on repeat.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite movies in that era was a movie called The Monster Squad.
Okay.
And if they could remake that movie from modern days, a bunch of kids and dealing with like the old like Boris Karloff type Dracula and Frankenstein's monster, I think that would be hilarious and it would be really good and really fun. Obviously, some things from that first movie would have to change, but we would go from there.
Interesting. Yeah, that'd be quite interesting. So, I can't think of because they've tried so many times to remake some of those movies that we all grew up on, like Ninja Turtles, stuff like that. And I wouldn't say exactly remakes, just rehashings. But it would be kind of interesting to have a similar story, or at least kind of setting style as the original Ninja Turtles would be kind of interesting.
Yep. But a remake of that, or a remake, not a remake, but almost a retelling of the Goonies with a different kind of vibe to it, because we don't have those kind of teen adventure type movies that are like young kids being silly, being tossed into a situation that's well above their heads.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a movie like that in ages that's been done well.
Right. Well, at least Star Wars attempted with Skeleton Crew with the Goonies part, but that also in a lot of sense felt like more of a Treasure Island as well.
Yep. As we continued on, it was like, this is just Treasure Planet.
Oh yeah, Treasure Planet. Yeah. Yeah, which. Like we've said before, or at least I've said, they're real disappointed in how it ended, but hoping there's a continuation. So
I've heard it's been canceled.
Damn it! You darn it! Well, whatever. I don't care.
I blame the beavers.
Right.
They damned it.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess that ends our show tonight, so that way we can get back to work. If you guys want to join us and chat us up, or find out stuff that we have here that we didn't show off, we're open until 8. If you can't make it tonight, we're open again tomorrow at 10. Anything you want to?
No, we should be good to go. Have a good night. Drive safe. Drive to arrive. And